Yo, what is going on, guys? Mr. T-Will here, and welcome back to Haut Beyleron, day 4. The bank balance has yet again increased. Another collectible was found. I'll put a little clip of me finding that right here. Okay, here we are. Beautiful view. And as you know, at the end of each day, if I have some spare time, I like to just go for a little walk and see if we can stumble across any collectibles. We did indeed. So through the second archway here, just below this castle, there's one next to this lamppost. There we go. Beautiful stuff. So that's another 50 grand. We'd love to see it. Okay, back to the video. So yeah, that's increased our bank balance yet again. These do come in very, very useful. Feel free in the comment section below and let me know if you know of any locations. I'm not like mad on collecting them, but I'd like to try and get one each video, something like that. But now we're off to the store. We need to go and get a lime spreader and some lime. Yeah, unfortunately, still being a bit dumb, I did do the stuff, prepare the fields in the wrong order. Pretty sure I should have limed it first. It did need rolling as well, didn't do that. But we're learning, we're getting there. But anyway, no harm done. I'm going to go and get some lime now. I'm going to go and spray our fields. Let's chuck this bad boy into this parking space, hop out, into the store we go. We need to lease a spreader and buy some lime. As I looked at the status of my fields, it says it needs rolling and it needs, the pH is too high, so I think the lime's going to bring that down. So here we go, into fertilizer spreaders. We've got a couple to choose from. We got the bigger Bredel or Bredel. But we're going to go with the slightly smaller one, 45 grand. We're going to increase the capacity on this, but we're already leasing it. So just in on here as well, the spreader system, spreading discs. I'm intrigued to know what that is now, because I didn't see that before. I didn't play around with them options. I don't know what the alternative to a spreading disc is, or can you put bigger ones on? I'm not sure. Wish I would have had a look at that now, but there we go, we've leased that. Now time to go ahead and get some lime. Give me a nice pallet of lime or two. I'm pretty sure I have to come back for some more because that's not going to be enough to fill this bad boy up. Let's go and attach the spreader and begin to fill. There we go. Peek out the back window. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Not the straightest of attaching, but we got there, we got there. Right, let's fill him up. One in. And two. Definitely nowhere near filling it, so we are going to have to jump back in and purchase a few more. So we're just having a look now to see what contracts are available. We do have a couple of fertilizers, and I was thinking, can you... I mean, no, what I was looking for is there anybody that needed lime spreading on their fields, because I could have used my leased object to then go and earn a bit more money, but no one needs it doing, so I'm going to go and buy some more. Bought another two. I mean, on reflection, it's still not enough, but we learned that the hard way by having to come back to the shop at a later date. But anyway, let's get this filled up, and then we're going to head back to the farm. Home sweet home. Okay, let's attempt this spray, and I do make a meal of the first part of it. It took a little bit getting used to. I don't even know what I was trying to do on the first field. I did mess it up quite a bit. Turned it on a little bit prematurely as well, by the looks of it. But yeah, you can see on the little mini map now, you can see how it's going from that yellowy green to a nice beautiful green. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. So we are going to get quite a decent yield. If I would have rolled it, it would have been even better, but for the first time and still learning, it's okay. We can't grumble. So I thought I could turn and then go along here. But then this is where I had a bit of a meltdown. The brain was not functioning correctly. I thought both fields need doing, let's just go straight the way down. Then I decided not to, and then I decided let's go back down this way. Honestly, I have no idea what I was trying to achieve. Why didn't I just go straight back down the field? But anyway, we get the field done eventually. That's the main thing. Right, last little strip on the field, we've left with 2% of lime, so we're going to go back to the store, go and purchase some more. Here we go. So this is not one of my finest moments. I'll explain as we go along what happened. So we're back to buy some more lime. There we go. We're just checking to see if there is a better value option. We always like to try and save a bit of money. At this particular moment, we really don't save money. I make a stupid mistake. I was just being really dumb. My brain just didn't engage again. But here we go. So I thought, last time I bought 4, and this field's bigger, so let's buy 6. And I thought, this field's way bigger, so I need 2 more. So I added 2 more onto there, and I've ended up buying another 8. What an absolute plonker. I cannot believe I just did that. But yeah, that happened. It was just, I don't know. Yeah, I was just dumb. So we've got a lot of lime to shift at some point in the video, and we're gonna have to just keep it on our farm. But yeah, let's get this filled up, and we'll get back to the big field and get that sprayed up. Here we go, we're back with plenty of lime. It's time to attack at this big field. I had 80 odd thousand, I'm now down to 70 odd. Spent so much money on lime. Still not over it now, and this is a couple of days after recording. Nah, it worked out fine in the end, it's not a problem. I will use the lime eventually. It was just something I didn't really need right now. Not really sure what I was doing then. Lapse of concentration again. Nearly drove straight across the neighbour's field. So here we go, we're turning around and we're going to go down the way. Trying to be a bit smarter with this one. But guys, yeah, we'll get this field done. And I will catch back up with you. So field's complete pretty much. There's just this one strip that I missed on the way down. You can see on the mini map there, the little yellow strip. So it's going to go ahead and take care of that, and it'll be time to return this back to the shop. I was thinking about installing a mod where you can actually go and sell lime. but I thought let's just keep the line. We're going to use it at some point in the future. It'll last us a while. So we came up with a little plan as to what to do with the lime. You will see in just a moment. But yeah, first of all, let's get this done. Then that little drive up to the shop. Stopped here for a little break. Turn off the sprayer, and off we go. Back up to see the friendly shopkeeper. I bet he loves me. I'm keeping him well in business. Alright, let's go. Back at the shop once again. So I am going to dump out the remaining lime that I've got in this spreader before I return it, because I have purchased it. It's now mine. So there we go. I was hoping they would have dumped that a bit closer to the other piles, but never mind. In we go. And obviously while I was spreading the fields, I had a lot of time to think about what I'm going to do. This is what I come up with. So first of all, let's get this returned. Come on, remember what to do. There we go. Thank you very much, buddy. So, the new plan of action. We're on vehicles. We're on forklifts. Have I lost my mind? Nope. We're going to buy ourselves a little forklift truck. I was contemplating getting the Manitou, but the Lizard had slightly more power and it was cheaper. And cheaper is good. So yeah, let's buy that. We do have a plan, guys. So from the collectibles, I think it's only fair that we spend money on stuff that we couldn't normally get. That's what I've gone for. Nearly 20 grand on a big trailer. You can see where this is going. But these are all going to be things I'm going to be using in the future as well. So it's a good investment. Trust me. There we go. Now let's see. One point in my life, I did work as a forklift driver. Are my skills still there? I always find it extremely fun. I have a little flight stick which I've mapped the controls to for the up and down of the forks and stuff. So it's nice and easy to use. I got the steering wheel and this flight stick. It makes light work. But yeah, I do quite enjoy doing this. There we go, set it down, nicely done. Went down a bit too low on the forks and I almost tipped the trailer over, but you know, first one, we're finding our feet. We're out. We'll soon get into the swing of things though. So yeah, this trailer and forklift is going to be used for something else, but I thought it's a great way to get this stuff back to my farm. As we are stuck with it, may as well transport it home. Something I used to do all the time as well is use one pallet to push the other one on to save having to load both sides. Obviously it depends on what's on your pallets. You don't want be putting your forks through the other end of the other pallet. Done that before, not good. But yeah, as you can see, still got it. I can still load. At this one I tried to be greedy and pick up the two. It did pick them up, but that one just dropped off as I moved backwards. I think there probably is a tilt back function I probably should have used that may have held onto it, but one at a time is fine. One at a time is fine. So guys, this is what's going to happen now. We're going to load up the rest of the trailer. I will speed up the footage a little bit for you and catch up with you in a minute. Okay, almost done. I had forgotten the two that was deposited the other side of the yard. Thought I was finished, that's why the fertilizer and the seeds went on, but never mind, we managed to fit everything on perfectly. The trailer was just about the right size. Pretty well loaded. Just going to push a couple of these onto the trailer a bit better. That one there's hanging off slightly. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Let's get these straps on and we're ready to transport it. Here we go. Tie you down. You ain't going nowhere. Strap, strap, strap. Nice. Okay, let's get the trailer hooked up to the tractor. Transport this stuff home. But yeah, considering there was quite a lot to load there, I don't think it actually took me that long. I'm quite impressed with my forklift skills, if I do say so myself. Hook it up, hook it up. Okay, let's get this safely home. Safe and sound, back on the farm. It pulled it fairly well. It didn't get to maximum speed because it's quite a heavy load, but it did do okay. We're not going to unload it right now. We're going to just drop it off here somewhere out the way. And then we have the task of getting the forklift back from the shop. And obviously it's got wheels, I could drive it down the road, but it wouldn't be legal. So we need to transport this the right way. So we're going to go ahead back up to the shop now and get some mode of transport for this for the forklift. Back again. We love the store. We do spend a lot of time here. But yeah, engine off. Let's hop out. We need to go and get ourselves a nice little low loader. We're only going to lease it because it's only going to be used for this one moment. It's quite a lot of times I enter the store and I'm like, I have a little moment of what the hell am I doing here, and then I remember. So yeah, we're gonna go for this one, the Flegel. I think that's it. We're gonna lease it. Thank you. And now let's get this hooked up. But obviously, like I said, I could have drove it back, but that's not like a realistic way of doing things. Let's do it properly. That's what we're here for. And there we go, reverse up, connect and lower the back. Forgot how to do it, even though I've got it set on my Elgato Stream Deck. I've got a button to lower stuff. I still forgot and had to bring up the controls for a second. But there we go, that's done. Let's hop into this little yellow weapon, the Lizard. Lizard LZ45. So back it up. Lift the forks as well, because when you got the ramp you don't want them scraping. It won't end well. Looks kind of tight going up here. I think the wheels are just either side of the ramp, but we're up there. Power to the people. Put your forks back down. Good stuff. Okay, let's hop out. We're going to put these straps on. The straps kind of don't appear to be doing a lot. They don't sort of go over the forklift, but nevertheless it's secured, it's not moving, so I'm happy about that. I did pull off quite gingerly and transport it home quite slowly, just in case. The tractor is actually in dire need of a wash as well after the lime episode. So there we go, let's lift this back up. And we'll have a little drive back to the store. I won't skip this one. We can enjoy the drive down. It's pretty cool though. I think you'll all agree. So we now own a forklift. We are getting a steady supply of different tools and machinery. It's going well. Obviously the collectibles are helping massively within that. But yeah, we do have a plan as to why I wanted a forklift and a big trailer. Because it's a little while till I'm going to get anything off my fields. So we need a source of income other than just contracts. So we have arrived, we're back at the beautiful, beautiful farm. Just gonna pull up here. Jumped out, forgot to undo the straps. Got the controls up again so I could see which button it was to undo all the straps at once. Probably should have just got out and undone them myself, being a bit lazy. Then I forgot to put the back down because I am dumb. Okay, there we go, back is down. Let's get this bad boy off. It was a little bit of a hairy moment coming off the ramp. I turned a little bit too early and almost had myself a mischief. Let's get rid of these controls of the screen as well. There we go. Whoops, daisy. You know, sometimes I press it and press, I think it's F1 key to get the controls up, and then you forget it's there. But I hate it being there. There we go, we finally remembered to take it off. Let's get this all folded back up and go and return our lease. We're obviously going to go drop it back at the store and come back, guys. Another little twirl and we are back on the farm. I don't know why I've become so addicted to that twirl transition. It's just something that seems to work for me. But yeah, we'll park the tractor back up, and then you will start to see the reason as to why I have purchased a forklift and a trailer. I don't know why I said purchased, so weird, so I purchased. I started to lose my mind at this point. But yeah, here we go, onto the store tab and the construction part. Let's do some stuff. So first of all, I wanted to paint this area here. I say paint, I mean concrete. Sounds a bit more professional. We're putting some asphalt down on here. Change the brush size. Boom. We initially messed up a little bit, but not too bad. So I decided for these corner bits I could change the brush shape. So I just have a little look on what button it is to do that, and then you can get the corners nicely. Then we can go back to the square one and get rid of all this grass. It's not something I've played around with much, is the landscaping tool, but I believe at some point in this particular build, this farm, there's going to be lots of landscaping, lots of changes. There's going to be some fencing putting up, there's going to be all kinds of construction. It is going to have a massive transformation, but not yet. We have to make some serious cash before all that happens. So yeah, it's coming up to the last bit now, and change it back to that circular tool. Just trying to get right to the edge, being very, very particular. Went over slightly there, but it's fine, it looks good. And done. So now the reason for this is I just wanted it to be a nice solid bottom, and we're going to put on some production. We're going to have ourselves some greenhouses, and I quite like how it sits there and the loading bay is just off of that curb. I thought that looked kind of cool, but we're just getting it lined up. We're trying a few different things. Could we have it there, but then it hangs over the back, so we're going to have the loading hanging over the front. That's what we liked. We committed, boom. So that was 10 grand, and then we're going to put one on the end, and there's a gap in the middle, which will eventually, when I have the money, we'll have another one in. And we go. We now have some greenhouses. Just testing one will fit, and it will perfectly. It's going to be a squeeze to get the tractor through, but we're all good. So now I want to put down a water source. I've not used the hydrant or that trough before. I'm not sure if that's like an unlimited water source or not. But we've gone for this one, 3 grand. We are burning through our cash. We're going to place this down just here. And then obviously we're going to need some way of transporting some water to fill up the greenhouses. So that means, yes, back to the store we go, and we're going to go ahead and get hold of a tank of some sort that holds water. But yeah, that's the reason for the forklift. I'm going to start growing some vegetables, and we can load them onto the truck, onto the trailer, and start getting a little bit of profit from elsewhere. So guys, let's jump back in the tractor and head to the store, get ourselves a container for holding water. I think at this point I was a little bit overexcited, didn't quite put the brakes on, and we let the sign stop us instead. So yeah, I crashed into that quite hard. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. We pulled into the shop how many times, but yeah, everyone's allowed the odd crash. It happens. So back to the store, let's have a look at tanks. It is under animals. I usually forget. I think it didn't take me too long to realise. A little bit of scrolling, a little bit more scrolling, then we was like animal tab, there we go. So we need just a little tank. I would have ideally liked a slightly bigger one, so it takes less time, less trips to fill up, but money is tight, so let's go ahead and purchase it. I was contemplating leasing the big one, but it's something I'm going to need all the time, and it's something I will trade in eventually when I can afford to buy a bigger one. But for now, it'll do the job perfectly. That has left us with £1,207, which is not a lot. So that means, guys, once I've got some water into these, which is going to cost me an additional amount to fill up. Once I've got some water into these greenhouses, I'm going to have to go and do some contracts, of course. Right, connect up. Let's go get this home and go fill these greenhouses up. There we go, put the brakes on, start to fill. That is draining the money a little bit. So we're now down to, do we still have 1,000? No, we're into 999. That costs 208 per fill. So we're just going to put one into each of these just so we can start the process. And there we go. Put this in, and because I didn't account for to pay for the water after paying for the water butt, which was a bit dumb of me, but then I realized we do have some grain from our first harvest in the silo, so we're going to go and get that loaded into the trailer. I'm going to go ahead and sell that. Still only 1:05 in the afternoon, so we've got plenty of time. But yeah, the grain in the silo, there's more than a full trailer's worth in there, so that is going to keep us afloat. Nice, that's got a nice little drink. What I didn't do now, which I should have done, is gone onto the menu and gone onto the productions tab and started the production. It took me a while to remember to do this. So I just bothered to fill it up with water and didn't actually start growing anything, which was pretty stupid. But yeah, as we've only got 791 left. If we have any, well, we will have bills and production costs and stuff in the morning, so we need to make sure we can stay afloat. So the grain that's been sat there is going to come in extremely useful now. Boom. Obviously the placement of my silo as well, not the best. It does really need me entering it from the roadside so I don't block the traffic, but it works. We can still do it from this side. Just if a car comes, they get stuck. So there's 37,000 litres in there, just over. I think we can hold 25,000 in this trailer, something along them lines. $22,500. So we are still left with a bit to play with. We are now going to go ahead and check where is the best place to be selling my grain. Wrong tab. There we go. So first of all, I click on Marathon, but I think that's the train, and obviously I think you need to rent the train to be able to transport that across to there. I don't believe I can afford to do that. I'm not sure, but after looking on the map, I realised that is the place that you need the train for. Not something I've ever done before, but I think, if I am correct, you need to rent a train to be able to do that. So we're going to go ahead and take it to the grain mill, next best price. There we go. And that's not too far away. Let's go and have a leisurely drive. Take our wheat. Nice full trailer there. Beeping at the deer to move out of the way. Take a little left and have a little scenic drive over to the grain mill. So a busy day today. We've achieved quite a lot. The farm has improved, it has changed. This is the point before leaving the farm I should have started production, but yeah, sometimes your brain likes to have a little fart and not do what it's supposed to be doing. Well, it does for me anyway. So here we go. It should really stop here, but we decide we're the king of the road. We did slow down at least. Again, I always love this time of year with the orange trees. I think it always looks wicked. Very, very cool. Desperately need to get this tractor washed as well. It is in a terrible, terrible mess. So I should have took this left turn in here, but again, because the brain wasn't being smart, we missed it. So we're going for a little drive through the town. Nice little journey past the bakery and all the amenities the town has to offer. It is a pretty map. I think I've said that a few times, but it is really well done. Very, very cool. I still haven't yet explored it all either. But I think it was end of yesterday's video, I was around this area, and I thought there would be a collectible below this bridge, like the little dam area, but underneath there, I don't know if you've been down there, there is literally about 10 to 15 shopping trolleys, just all sunken to the bottom of the dam. Pretty crazy. But yeah, we're near our destination now. Anyway, we just had a little journey. Down here is pretty cool as well. I've not really explored this area. I've got a funny feeling there may well be a collectible around this area somewhere. Might have to investigate at a later date. See, I'm thinking somewhere on the left-hand side now there would be one. Across that little wooden bridge or something. We'll have a look another day. But yeah, we're going to unload now. We do get decent bit of money from this, to be fair. Look at that. Back up. Now 9,289. So we got -98 for environment score penalty, but we did get 8.5 grand for our grain. So that's pretty decent. We are able to live happy again. So I'm going to go head back to the farm. Just coming along the bridge and we are home. We have money in the bank. We have a nice couple of greenhouses, a new trailer, it has been a good day. Pretty awesome. So we're going to attempt to reverse this trailer in. Don't think we do too bad of a job. So that's in, but we are nearing the end of the video. First of all, I need to obviously start the production in the greenhouses. Otherwise, it's pretty pointless. I'm sitting there doing nothing. There we go. Let's reverse this in. Park up. Sheds is a must. Sheds will be coming soon. I've seen a couple, but can't afford them just yet. There we go. We're gonna have a little look. Go to the productions tab. That's the one. But first of all, we're checking because I know I can do lettuce, tomatoes, or strawberries. We're seeing what is going to give the most money. Lettuce do sell for a lot. Strawberries I know produce much quicker. Tomatoes then, and then lettuce take the longest, but they are worth the most. So we're going to go lettuce. Checking that there is sales spots as well. There is. So we're going to go and start production on lettuce on both of them. Activate. We now have vegetables growing. And because all of that is now done, it is still only 2:30 of an afternoon. I think it makes sense to use the rest of the time we have today to get this trailer unloaded. And then it can be ready for our produce when our produce is finally growing. I know the lettuce takes ages to grow, but we may as well use the day to empty this trailer. Why not? I'm going to go line it up. Obviously I'm going to speed up the unloading of this. Let's just park this alongside and hop back in the trusty little forklift and get to work. So we took all the straps off, let's go. You will see in a minute that I do try and stack the lime one on top of each other. It didn't look very safe, so I do change that. But you'll see it anyway as I do it, guys. But yeah, I'll catch up with you when the process is complete. There we have it. Mission complete. We have successfully unloaded. Didn't take too long either. Let's put the forks down. Always remember to put your forks down. Don't want no one tripping over that, even though it's only me on the farm. But yeah, time to jump back in. We're going to go park this trailer somewhere over here nearer the greenhouses. But pretty successful day on the farm, I would like to say. We're pretty happy with the progress. We have another source of income, or will have, when the produce starts coming in. I did initially want the chickens, but the chicken coop I want is out of reach at the moment. So we've gone for another idea. We are still going to have a chicken coop just here on the right of my tractor now. Somewhere on that grassy area is where we're going to have some chickens. So alright, let's park this up. I decide to attach this, might as well fill up the rest of the fertilizer into here. There we go, it's got rid of that. We're now going to move it over, park it up next to the cultivator, a little bit of organisation. Everything's got a place, even though we don't have a roof over it just yet. That's coming, hopefully soon. But yeah, I'm going to park this up, then we're going to park the tractor next to the trailer. And that is going to be it for day 4, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you've not yet got around to liking the video and you've liked watching, go ahead and hit that like button. Feedback, comments down below, always appreciated, guys. Thanks so much for your support. Have a great day, and catch you in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.